Greetings to my unbelievable yellow t-shirt V family all over the world. I've decided now to use this new color called yellow. Alright, I believe that this t-shirt especially brings out my muscles, as you can see in my arms. Alright, so you know, this is the blessing I've gotten from the Lord, that I have muscles in my arms all the time. And this is your chief sitting here after a beautiful trip to Indonesia, spending some amazing time with AVP Pak Tobing, discussing the future of Indonesia, how we're going to close this year and how we're going to go into 2019. And over the past few days, I've been meeting a lot of people and discussing our industry. Alright, not particularly QNET, but the industry of network marketing. Now, a lot of you are watching this video right now, whether you are from India, Sri Lanka, Asia, Indonesia, Southeast Asia, Middle East, Africa, West Africa, whether you're from Europe, Central Asia, Russia, Turkey, alright, wherever you're from, okay, many of you, or almost all of you watching this Wednesday message, this is your first time getting into network marketing. And this industry has so many definitions, alright, that it's scary. That this industry today has grown and evolved until even the experts do not know how to define us. So let me give you some help. Firstly, alright, all of you signed up in QNET because you wanted to change your financial standing. Alright, you saw a great product which gave you a great opportunity for you to either earn 500 US a month, 500 US a week, or 500 US every hour. Alright, or 500 US every 6 hours, doesn't matter. Alright, I know people who make, a lot of money every week, and I know people who make enough money to upgrade their car and change their life a bit, or take their family to a good restaurant on weekends. No matter what the reason of you joining, you joined because you saw network marketing, and especially QNET, as a great opportunity, alright, for you to take this journey of financial freedom seriously. And as you came into this industry, you had a lot of challenges, alright, and these challenges, whether you like it or not, if your moronic upline did not prepare you for these challenges, blame that person, don't blame me. Because I guaranteed everyone when I signed them up and did the presentation that this journey will not be easy, that there will be challenges, that you will have to pay the price. Only the strong will survive. Only the ones with the biggest dreams will reach the finish line of max out. So if you are sitting down today and complaining and crying like a wimp about your challenges, that's your problem, not mine. Alright, please keep watching more videos. Come to VCon, come to any event, any system, and remove that naive, childish excusitis disease in your mind and body. That if you want to make it, I know you can. If the dream is big enough, the facts don't count. But today I realize that this industry is growing and growing and growing. And many people ask me, what is QNET? Does it belong to network marketing? Guys, wake up and smell the coffee. QNET is very unique. A lot of people don't know this. In the whole industry of network marketing, alright, we are not number one. There are bigger companies which has been around for 100 years. We are only 20 years old. Alright, but as a 20-year-old company, we are easily number one. But the reason why we are number one is because we are the only direct selling company that operates 100% on an e-commerce platform. Don't underestimate this. That means you are watching me right now. Alright, you have downlines in your country, in the next door country, in a different continent, simply because QNET is a globalized e-commerce network marketing referral retail platform which is simply unbelievable, and no one has ever duplicated that. Alright, now you need to understand what you have. You need to first be proud and have the ability to make QNET, make the industry of network marketing attractive enough to the prospect. Because the prospect today has 25 options, The prospect today can be an Uber driver, can do some stupid get-rich-quick scheme or scam, can become a cryptocurrency trader, but all these people, right, will never have long-term income. that every scheme and scam around the planet will die off after 1 or 2 years. Alright? And you have to project QNET. You have to project the concept of network marketing as a long-term, sustainable income stream for the person, his family, his community. That he has to understand that he's an entrepreneur, a CEO of his tracking center. He cannot be distracted, he cannot get digressed, and most importantly, he cannot fall down and not have the ability to get up again. That this is fundamentally important. How you project direct sales, how you project network marketing, how you project QNET and the V, your level of excitement, your level of passion, which can only come from your sincere, pure belief. That the greatest challenge of convincing somebody else is when you are not convinced yourself. And I know you're looking at me, no chief, I am convinced, I will die for Dato Sri Vijay in Japa. Guys, you need to convince yourself. See, Dato Sri Vijay told me 20 years ago, don't start this journey until you are 1,000,000% convinced. Don't worry about anyone else. Don't worry about your family, don't worry about your neighbor, don't worry about your mother-in-law, don't worry about anyone else. Dato Sri Vijay told me, you convince yourself, Pathman, then you will be able to convince anyone on this planet. And this is one of the greatest lessons I've learned. Are you convinced that this is a long-term business for you? Are you convinced in your heart that you will reach max out and keep maxing out for another 20 years? Are you convinced in your heart that this is a journey you're willing to take all the way and pay the price and get knocked down, get up again, alright? Face the reputational shit people throw at you, face the humiliation, face the negative relatives, face all that shit. Are you willing to pay the price? Are you convinced beyond doubt that this is what you want to do? Because I'm sitting here today, because 20 years ago I convinced myself that this is what I want to do. This is how I want to be a US dollar millionaire. And it became a reality. Not because of intelligence, right? Not because of a great complaint product, nothing. I convinced myself. When I convinced myself, I could convince others like that. And you have prospects who are looking at you. They don't remember your presentation. They don't remember. See, they're calling me now, my prospects. They don't remember exactly what you said. They remember one thing. Whether you were convinced, whether they could see the fire in your eyes, no doubt. That a newspaper article come out on Monday. Can you do a presentation on Tuesday with 100% conviction to sign up that prospect? That's the $1 million question you have to ask yourself. Negative article Monday, headlines. And then Tuesday you do a presentation and sign somebody up because of the fire in your eyes. Now today you have to project QNET. You have to project the industry of network marketing. You got to project why QNET is so unique as the only e-commerce player in network marketing industry which can cross border anytime, anywhere like that, and you are living proof today. But then you also have to convince them that you are the right person for them, that you are not going to abandon them, that you are truly a fantastic upline to hold their hand and guide them all the way to financial freedom. You know, they need to be convinced after they sign up. They need to be convinced that you are the right person to lead them, and that's another thing you have to convince them. Alright? And then finally comes to your group, to your organization. And I've always done so many modules, I think you have forgotten, that today we are living in a competitive world. It's not about what's the other network marketing company down the road. There are so many mosquito companies, and you know what to do. That's it. Throw. Alright, mosquito companies will come and go. Don't be distracted. Don't even focus. Don't even talk about them. Alright? You stay focused on making your team, your group, the most exciting, the most craziest, and the most attractive organization. A lot of people underestimate this word attractive. Alright? Dato Sri Vijay made QNET attractive. Dato Sri Vijay in Japa made the V the most attractive upline organization on the planet. And when your organization is attractive, exciting, buzzing of energy, everyone will rush to it like bees to honey. Alright? And this is where many people are failing, at making your organization the most attractive organization in this industry. Alright? And somebody asked me, Chief, does it mean we all have to dress up and look all beautiful and sexy and handsome and gorgeous? No! Alright, be decent. Put on a nice coat, suit, have a brand. Alright, everyone in white shirts, black shirts, purple shirts, doesn't matter. When I mean attractive, alright, first rule of attractiveness is success. That your organization has to smell, alright, has to be written all over your organization. Come join us and you will be successful. The we. Are you guys with me or not? Alright, that you must give out an energy that convince people that if they join you, they'll be successful. And a lot of organizations complain to me, oh chief, in this market, everyone wants to join that team, doesn't want to join my team. Why? Alright, same complan, same products, same country, same commission. It's because the other team managed to send out the right attractiveness of success. That the first rule, that organization must be about success. That if you touch that organization, your chances of maxing out is higher. And you got to build that confidence. How do you build that confidence? Push people to max out as fast as they can. So there's living proof of people who are part of your organization, who are earning that checks, earning that max out, buying the dream car, buying the dream villa, flying first class, living the life. Nobody wants to hold your hand and sing Kumbaya. Everyone wants to see success, and only then can they follow. This is fundamentally important. Next, the organization must talk about service above self. That you are there to serve your downlines and not to be a selfish organization. That they must see that the leadership is humble yet successful. They must see that these people believe in the in-service brotherhood. That they send people for V events. Alright? Third, it must be buzzing with energy, guys. That if you walk even to a home meeting, to a power of association on the roadside coffee or tea stall, and people must say, who are these people? I want to be part of this organization. I don't care what they do. I want to join. That's the message you must send out. That's the level of excitement and passion. Why? Because people's lives suck. Alright? They're so sad. They're so depressed. Go to work, come back home, 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 go to work, come back home. They got no future. They come back, they look at their small apartment, they look at their 10-year-old car, they look at their Seiko watch, they look at, they got nothing. Alright? They are hungry for some kind of hope and excitement, alright, of potential income, of financial freedom, but more importantly, passion. Because their life is passionateless. You understand? Passionless, passionless. Alright? That they have nothing to look forward to. They are just people wasting oxygen and waiting to die. And your organization must be so attractive, that you must be so attractive, like QNET and the V, that they cannot say no. You see, the concept of presentation, the concept of convincing people to take our business full-time and seriously is not to convince them to say yes, but to put them in the position where they cannot say no. You understand? That they are like this. Oh my God, I really don't care what you're doing. I want to sign up. How can I learn more about this organization? So be attractive from yourself, your conviction, your belief. Right? That you don't need to convince anyone. Once you convince yourself, everyone else can be convinced. Your organization must be attractive. That people hear about you, that they want to be part of your organization, that the hunger to belong to your team, X team, W team, whatever, V team, is their dream. And I like healthy competition. I don't like people who complain about the other organization. Then raise the bar higher, raise the checks, make sure there are more people buying Mercedes, BMW, Bentleys and Rolls Royce in your organization, and people will follow. Alright? Because the same complan, same company. And then guys, today in this competitive world, recognize the fact that every other opportunity out there is short term. That network marketing is the longest term business, is the most unbelievable business. I am living proof that we are 20 years old this year. Dato Sri Vijay in Japa, alright, had a dream 20 years ago and today has become a reality. That we have crossed over 20 million dreamers and growing. And this business will never stop. It will never slow down. And as long as you are convinced, you can convince 3,000 direct referrals like that. I am telling you. that there is no better opportunity, long-term sustainability, consistent income that is in your control than network marketing. That we are blessed that our founders founded this company, all right, called QNET. We are blessed that we belong to this unbelievable organization called the V. I am blessed that I've been given this duty to look after your dreams and make sure you max out. And I have the greatest mentor, Dato Sri Vijay Eswaran. But ultimately, you are not here to sell anyone. You are here to convince yourself. And on this Wednesday message, I need you to ask yourself this difficult but pertinent question. Are you convinced? Is this what you want to do? Is this who you are? Alright? Because QNET cannot be there, cannot be here. You're not in QNET. QNET must be in you, like I always say. That I believe in this. I believe that we are going to change millions of lives over the next 50, 60, 100 years. Alright? And I don't care what the world says. I know we have something so beautiful, so powerful, so unbelievable called network marketing, called QNET, called the V, called Dato Sri Vijay. So guys, this week, make it your greatest week. Remember, you're not here to make people say yes. You are here so they have no reason to say no. Are you guys with me? It's time to reach the ultimate peak of max out.